Every now and then I'll be around some hood shit. Every now and then I'll be around some hood shit. Every now and then I'll be around some hood shit. You know, every now and then I'll take a deep breath just to see if I caught COVID yet. Are my lungs still working at full capacity? I ain't gonna lie, I'm feeling a bit weathered in the chest area. Just a little bit. Am I dying? Every now and then I'll be around some bullshit. I can't stand this bullshit right here, man. Damagatama Estoma. Tonight is a very important night. This is the night where I gotta fix my sleeping schedule. We'll see how well this goes. Oh God. You know, I like Nocturne, but man, some of these dungeons are kind of annoying, to be honest. But the good thing about it is you have Estoma. Estoma makes everything better. Yeah, it makes it a lot more bearable, I can't lie. So I really can't complain. I'm glad that they put that in there. Estoma is very useful. So at this point, I just got to figure out like where I got to go, where I've been, where I haven't been. Every now and then I'll be around some bullshit. Oh, so I haven't gone this way. Oh, neato. Every now and then. The triangle button is kind of sticky. Every now and then I'll be around some bullshit. What was that song that, oh God, when I was playing Resident Evil Revelations 2, I got stuck and I came up, oh yeah, I don't know what to do but to keep loving you. That was my I'm stuck. I've been stuck for a long ass time, so it shouldn't be that bad in this game though. It shouldn't be that bad. It's getting fucking hot in here. God damn, man. Friender, hey, go sit down. Sit down. Go. Woo. I get tired of hearing him moving around. I mean, he be moving around behind me like he fixing something. Like, what's he doing? This room is so small. Like, like, what the fuck are you doing, friender? The way you gotta be doing so much moving and shit. Sit on the bed and lick your balls. Take a nap, nigga. I mean, friend be making so much noise sometimes. Like, we just got so much room and we got all kind of shit in here. This room is so small. What the hell are you doing? Go sit down, Negro. Probably shouldn't call my dog Negro. I thought someone was talking to me. This song is it's pretty good. I like this shit. I mean, it's really just atmospheric, but damn, it's good. This is some good atmosphere. Some good atmosphere. What's ambience? Yeah, like this is like some good ambience music. I am kind of lost. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm kind of lost right now. We'll figure it out though. We always do. This might be a long live stream too, because I'm supposed to be fixing my sleeping schedule tonight. You know, I fucked up my sleeping schedule, and that fucked up my whole like flow of productivity. It's really true what they say about having a strict sleeping schedule, how it's necessary for productivity. I mean, I'm sure some people don't need it, you know, like Dennis Rodman type niggas. they, you know, they'll find a way to just party and oversleep and drink and do drugs and still do what the fuck they need to do. But I'm not that type of guy. I gotta stick to a schedule. I'm realizing that I'm just not one of these people who can just do shit on the fly. Or maybe I am, and I just don't try hard enough. But it never works for me. I gotta be on a fucking schedule. I gotta be on a strict schedule. Cause the second I get off, I just, goddamn, man. It's like I lose sight of all my goals. I took 2 B12 pills and 2 caffeine pills. I'm hoping it'll help me. It'll help keep me up at least till about 4 o'clock. If I can stay up till about 4, then I'm good. Cause that means I'll wake up around like 10 or something, 10 or 11, and that'll get me back on schedule. But yeah, I just, you know, tonight is all about just trying to fix my sleeping schedule. Woo! That's what tonight is all about. Haven't we all been there? Alright, so I gotta get a spoon from somebody, so I better talk to all the mannequins. He must be below. Well, if you think about it, wouldn't like it's upside down, so wouldn't below be up? That's what I would think. Shit, didn't I use the Estoma? Oh wait, she must be of a higher level. Let me spit game to this bitch. Are you asking me out? Yeah. Oh shit. I know, I do got too many people. Well, at least I got her to get the fuck out my face by talking like that. I should probably get rid of this goddamn Naga though. He is kind of cramping my style. I don't really need him. Yeah. See you later, Negro. I thought I saw him, but I forgot. Yeah, you're a great help, son of a bitch. Is near a hole. Try jumping into a hole. Try jumping into a hole. You might end up somewhere where you never been. Is that a thing? I keep thinking that's a goddamn. I keep thinking that's a goddamn. Let me see. So I gotta jump into a hole. La di da di da da da. Could this be the hole? Whee! Goddamn. Maybe it's this hole. Well, Friender finally just kind of gave up. I don't know what to do. Man, I'm right back where the fuck I was. Okay, let's just do this shit then. It seems like the Mirage just makes things upside down though. But it also makes the mannequins visible, so maybe that's part of it too. Bitters Plus, welcome to the party. Or stream, because it's not really a party. Why do I always call this a party? Like, there's so much going on. Oh, man. I cannot wait till I get the fuck out of here. I cannot stand this fucking place, man. Fuck this place so much. I hate this shit. I'm already tired of this dungeon. I can't even lie. This shit is annoying. Goddamn. I'm already yawning. That's not a good sign. I gotta make it to 4 o'clock to fix my sleep schedule. My eyes are watering. I'm at that point, man. But I gotta make it. If I gotta get my sleep schedule back on track. Sometimes I'll be worried that I caught COVID, and I'll try to smell something. I'm like, can I still smell? Or taste something? Oh God, I really just cannot wait for this shit to be over though. The lockdown stuff doesn't really bother me, like, cause I don't have a life anyway. But it's the concern over catching it. That's what I'm tired of. Like, anytime I feel the least bit off, like, I'm always, oh, I caught COVID. Like, oh, one cough. Like, I cannot express how many times I've just thought, well, I might have just caught it. Because all it takes is like the simplest thing to make you feel like it. Like, oops, I sneezed. Might have caught COVID. And then you don't know, like, you might be one of the people who can just catch it and not even know nothing happens, or you might end up on a fucking ventilator somewhere, dead as fuck. So, just dead as hell. Oh man. I've been more worried though, because going to work now and shit, and then I ride on a car with like 3 other people, and they are just super ratchet, just the most ratchet people in the world. I was in a car. I was in a car going to work, and every single person in this car is just smoking, and I'm like, God damn it, dude. I mean, I can't believe the shit people put into their bodies, and I can't talk because my diet is just ass. But being around people who smoke cigarettes and shit is just like, what the hell are you thinking, dude? It's like, it's like being around someone and they're just straight up inhaling poison, just straight poison. That's what's so crazy about that shit. Like, yeah, I'm just, you know, sucking up this poison. And I know I smoke weed, but it's such a difference, dude. $450 market, sure. Oh, I got it. Okay. I think this is my first time getting her too. If I haven't fused her already. But yeah, man, being around people who smoke cigarettes, you know, no offense to the smokers, because I really don't give a fuck. I really don't give a shit like that. But damn, dude, that shit is rough. That shit is foul, man. I don't get it. I'm sitting in the car just suffering. Like, god damn, like what? It makes me think of that that character from Inuyasha in the Band of Seven, the poison dude. It's like, God, I'm just in a car full of poison. And then it's not just the cigarette smoke, right? There's one person, they smoke blacks, not just cigarettes. And oh my God, like I thought cigarettes were bad. Fucking blacks, dude. What the hell? Like that shit is like straight poison. It smells like straight poison. Like I really just don't get it. It's like, nigga, you smoking straight poison. Like honestly, I feel bad for the dude. I'm sitting here, I'm gonna die too because of secondhand smoke, but like this motherfucker putting it straight in his lungs, dog. I'm like, God damn it, dude. It was just. Oh, there he goes.
I know you. You're the demon I met in the Great Underpass. Huh? A spoon? I see. Okay then. You did help me with the bill and all. Yeah, I could give you my spoon. While you're at it, would you maybe mind rescuing me? While you're at it,
I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I don't get that shit. That shit crazy as hell, man. It was a real sad moment too. Like I'm like, damn. Like just sitting there around that shit. Like I felt pity. Like here we are, just like we got these bad habits that we pick up, and you know, in this world of ours. Like motherfuckers literally just sitting there, just inhaling poison. I'm like, God damn, how do we? It's just sad, man. Honestly, it's just sad. Like this nigga just straight inhaling poison as a coping mechanism. How do we get here? Take the spoon, man. Oh God. The hole was dug instantly. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely catch COVID hanging around them motherfuckers. I gotta get a car this year. That's my goal for this year, to get a car. I tried to get my learner's permit last Friday, but I failed the fucking test. I failed the test by like one question. You can only get 6 questions wrong. And I got 6 questions wrong. It was crazy because I made it to 25. And oh shit. I made it 25. I was right there at the last question, but I could only, at that point I couldn't get any more wrong, and I got the very last question wrong. I was like, oh shit. Here we go. But really, I didn't study or anything. I just kind of went in there like I always do. I swear, like I've failed that test like the past 4 times I've been in there, and it's always my fault because I never study. I always, you know, because I'm just irresponsible like that. I never study. Wait, why did I give him a spoon? What am I doing? What was that spoon for?
While you're at it.
Yeah, dude, I totally, bro. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing now. I gave him a spoon. What was that for? Did he like dig a hole or something? Or maybe he dug a hole and now I gotta go back to the normal world. I'm going to assume that's what it is. And let's bring back the Estoma. Estoma. I should probably look at the chat. I see that shit moving, but I had to talk about my troubles. Carpooling with smokers. God damn it, it's horrible. I swear, if I die of fucking COVID, oh god damn it. That would be god damn it, just so bad. Ooh, it's getting hot. Let's make it to 4 a.m. Don't jinx me. I should have it though. What time is it? Yeah, I should have it. You know, cause I haven't been uploading a lot. And it's really because I fucked up my sleep schedule. Oh, fuck. I fucked up my sleep schedule. Damn, we're strong as hell too. Cause normally I get most of my shit done at night, and now I've been sleeping at night because of a unfortunate chain of events. So tonight is just, my main focus is just getting my sleep schedule back on point. If I can make it to 4 o'clock, I'm good. The mistake, and look, I've been trying to fix it like all week. But the mistake I've been making is like, I would go to sleep too early and then wake up. Like, I would go to sleep too early. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna take a nap, then I'm gonna get up, and then like, okay, I'm gonna sleep from 10 to 12, get up, then stay up, then sleep at 6. Some shit like that. And then I'll end up sleeping too long. 1,000. Okay. I end up sleeping too long and waking up at like 3. And then it's like, well, it's too late now. Let me go back to sleep. Then I wake up at 6, and then I'm just gonna eat and fool around all day. But I really do. I gotta stick to a strict sleeping schedule. That's really not like. I mean, I don't wanna limit myself like that to say that, but that's always what has worked for me thus far. You know, I gotta have I gotta stick to a sleeping schedule, or it's hard for me to stay focused. It's hard for me to stay on track, you know. Cause then it's like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what to do and what order to do it in. When I'm just getting up at unusual times. God damn it, this fucking place. I'm so glad I have Estoma. Marco, I went to my capital city a few days ago and I'm still feeling fine. Just take care of yourself. Yeah, I better be careful because I haven't been taking care of myself lately. I gotta really be on point because I'm going out more and I'm sharing a car with people who don't give a fuck about life. And if I catch COVID, it's gonna be from these motherfuckers. God damn it. My life of solitude has probably protected me mostly thus far. And now I'm around people more, people who don't give a fuck about life. I'm not gonna say they don't give a fuck about life, but they do dumb shit that I don't do. I mean, I'm riding with some ratchet people. I'm riding with some true ratchets. I'm riding with some ratchets. I'm in the car. I'm in the back seat. I'm just. I'm like, okay. First of all, you going over the speed limit. You texting and driving. Y'all smoking cigarettes, listening to loud music. I was like, okay, this year I got to get me a car. I got to get a car this year. I got to get a fucking car. I can't be riding with these motherfuckers. These people are fucking crazy. These people, they gonna get me killed. I'm not trying to die riding with ratchets. I mean, damn, and God had the nerve to think it was funny because I put my seatbelt on. I mean, they wear their seatbelt, but they thought it was funny because I'm in the back seat. Like, oh, you in the back seat? Why you got your seatbelt on? God damn it, man. I'm gonna have to really be careful. But see, the problem was, you know, if anybody watched the last stream, I was talking about how my back was hurting, and that was like the beginning of me kind of falling off track. Because my back was hurting like pretty bad. It's all right now, but my back was really hurting. And since my back was hurting, I wasn't working out like I usually do. And working out is like, for me, is the glue that keeps everything together. I think I got to go back to the Mirage world. I'm really just running around in circles here. Like, when I'm really focused, working out is the first thing that I do. I'll wake up and like clean up, straighten up a little bit. Then I'll warm up, go running or something. Like, that's been my thing over the summer. And when I hurt my back, it kind of threw me off. But I thugged it out. I said, you know what? I'm gonna run with a hurt back. And then I fucked my ankle up. And that really threw me off. I can run with a sore back. That ain't nothing. You know, once you get to a certain threshold, you know, the thing about like when my back gets sore, I can still go running and shit. Nope. Well, damn. That damn Yaki bitch is pretty cool. Yaxina, that's her. What's her name? What's her name? Yaxini. She's a trill ass bitch. She joined pretty easily. Just pulled up and was like, "You like flowers? Nope. Well, here's a life stone." That's a trill ass bitch. I like her. Let me go back to the Mirage world. Maybe that's what I need to do. But yeah, I better like take good care of myself. Now that I'm around these ratchets, I better take care of myself. I mean, damn, man, oh God, man. It's like, some people, I don't know, man. It's like, it's 2021 and motherfuckers still texting and driving. I don't get it. Like, that's what you're not supposed to do. I'm realizing, man, I'm really a fucking square. I'm a square up and down. I'm a weird guy, but I'm very much a square. And I like that about myself. But damn, I am a fucking square, dude. Like, I don't mix with a lot of people. I really don't. That shit was fucked up though. I hurt my back, and I was like, whatever, we gonna thug it out. And it's like right when it got better, I fucked my ankle up trying to run. Oh god, I'm at the fucking exit. I'm never getting out of here. This is horrible. God damn it, man. I'm starting to remember too. This was one thing that I didn't really like about Nocturne. I mean, I appreciate the fact that the dungeons aren't just, you know, incredibly straightforward, but they are kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie, like but maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe that's really what it is. But I don't really want to put a lot of effort into thinking about this shit, especially when I'm streaming. Like I'm not, so I might be in here for a while just running around because I'm not gonna think about this. I refuse to use brain power right now. I'm just gonna run around and just hope I figure it out at some point. But I do remember this about Nocturne, was like some of the dungeons, you know, you got to go the extra mile to really figure it out. Not saying like it's hard or anything. I'm sure if I just focus, but I don't want to focus right now. I just want to play the game. I just want to fight. I just want to punch demons. I don't give a fuck about these fucking mirages and shit. But I think that was the design choice here. I think it's pretty obvious. Like instead of making a big dungeon, you make maybe a moderately sized one, and just make it kind of a puzzle or a maze, and then that requires the player to do stuff, or it'll just make it longer for the player to complete it, because he has to like figure out how to make progress instead of just running from room to room. But damn. I'm really not feeling this shit right now. But I probably should have paid attention. I gave the guy the spoon, but what did that do? What was the point of the spoon? Did he just make another hole that I gotta jump into? And then there's that room with the 1,000. There's that too. I don't really know. But it's quite confusing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. But I got till 4 o'clock. It don't matter. I don't have to turn my brain on for this shit, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna use my brain for this. We're just gonna go with the flow here and just see what happens. Wow, what the fuck? I thought I just used it. I must have really been just moving around like a motherfucker for a minute. Yo, Marco, Suka or Asuka or Rey? I was about to say, who the fuck is that? I was like, oh wait, Evangelion. Asuka or Rey? Well, you gotta go with Rey, obviously, because Asuka's a bitch. She's a cunt. She's a twat. Why would you want to deal with that? Yeah, she's a real cunt master. That fucking bitch. I'm being too harsh. She's not really that bad. She's really not that bad. I'm playing around here. But the thing about it, Asuka is too normal. She's too normal. You see all these threads and posts about what is it, the autism girl or some shit? You know, guys talking about wanting it, what Aspie? You know, those Aspie Pepe memes. Those Aspie Pepe memes, you see that shit a lot. And you know, what does that tell you? You know, what is it about the Aspie girlfriend that's so appealing to weirdos and losers and robots and whatnot? What is it about her? And it's pretty obvious. That's why I don't like that meme, because it's so stupid. But I get it. It's so stupid. Like, god damn it! Like, you fucking retards. I hate you people who post that bullshit. But I get it. I know what it is. And it's the idea of, you know, I get to have my cute girlfriend, but she's not normal. She's not extroverted. She's not sociable. So I get to have her to myself. That's really what it is. It's guys who want the cute girl, but the cute girl who's not associated with normie, with the normie world. You know, you get to have her to yourself. And then you also wrongly assume, because she's autistic and socially awkward, that the Chads and the Tyrones won't be clapping them cheeks. They will. But that's why I hate that meme so fucking much. I get it, but I hate it because it's so unrealistic. Like, for a guy to think that a girl having some slight personality flaw, or even a major personality flaw, is going to prevent her from getting her ass cheeks clapped by the alpha male. God damn it. Like, I can't. It's so unrealistic that I can't support it. I get it, but I can't support it because it's absolutely unrealistic. Because it always just comes down to, you want a cute girl to yourself that Chad just can't reach because she's too autistic, she's too weird, she's an outsider like yourself. That's really what it is. But it's simply just not true to life. It's not realistic. Girls can have as many personality flaws as they want, as they can fucking muster, and it's not going to prevent them from getting it's not going to prevent them from getting those cheeks clapped to the maximum. But I understand. And that's why I would pick Ray over Asuka, because Ray kind of represents that. She's that autistic girl that you wrongly assume that the Chads will not want, and she will not want them. She will, but that's what makes her appealing. You know, I can have this cute girl all to myself. She's not going to be difficult. She's not going to challenge me or anything. She's my little cute fuck puppet. That's what it's all about, you know. Like I said, I get it. I'm not throwing shade here. I'm just saying that it's unrealistic. I would choose it too. I would prefer it as well. You know, I've been thinking about the fact that I'm going to be a virgin for a long time. And that's cool, but you know, man, I have too many reasons to just not deal with women, man. And I've been thinking about that aspect of it too lately. I'm going back to the shadow world too. This shit right here ain't working out for me. But you know, there's this thing that guys talk about, like women being imprinted by other men and soul ties and all of this kind of stuff. And I've been thinking about it, and it's so real, man. That shit is like real as fuck too. And what I'm saying is like when you're dealing with a woman nowadays, like they have they're just so connected, right? They're just so connected to all these different groups of people, especially if they're attractive. And I think that can be very unappealing for guys like me, guys like myself. Like, you know, I'm not ridiculous enough to just expect a cute girl to be as I wouldn't even say antisocial, but just as much of a hermit as I am. But it's just unappealing how deeply connected some of these girls are to other men. That's really what it is, though. It's like, oh really? This is like, I'm kind of starting to get it, actually. Like, I'm going down. But the whole imprint thing is hilarious to me. But I think it's real as fuck, though. The imprint thing is funny. I think every guy needs to like look into that, and because that shit is as funny as it is depressing. But and it's different ways of looking into it. I think some guys kind of take it too far, but I always look at it from the perspective of like just girls who kind of, they get to experience like that big dick thug nigga sex and how they can never like just go back to like a normal type guy. You know, they get that Chad imprint. They experience that Chad or that Tyrone sex and that tumultuous kind of relationship that comes with it. They get a taste of that, and it's like it's pretty much game over. They can never go back to the norm. I think that shit is real as fuck. And as a guy with a little dick, I gotta really be concerned. My dick just too small for this world, man. I was on Twitter today.
While you're at it.
Oh, yes, the guy I found. I was on Twitter today, and I typed small dick into the search bar. And it was very interesting. It was very interesting. What I realized is that there is a constant stream of people shaming, making fun of, and expressing dislike for small penises, like on a daily basis. Like, I'm telling you, go on Twitter and just type in small dick and then just go through the post. Like, it's a daily thing. Oh God, I swear. The mannequin is gone. So what did he do? So here's the guy I gave the spoons. Okay. Maybe it's this way. Yeah, maybe it's right here. Maybe this is what I do, man. But that shit was funny to me, man. I was like, this shit is crazy. And it's like people have the nerve to act like penis size doesn't matter. I mean, a constant stream of people just making fun of guys with little dicks. Oh shit. I told y'all I figured this out. I don't need brain power to, you know, to figure this stuff out most of the time, but Mizuchi. Man, I'm gonna beat Mizuchi's ass. Yeah, that shit was that was fucking hilarious. I was like, it's just crazy. On a daily basis. Just a constant stream. It's like, wow. I swear, man. I mean, if my ego was attached to, wait, this bitch is always spitting game at me, bro. I think we might have something, bro. This, like, she actually cool as fuck. Like, half the time she don't even want to fight. Yaxini, yeah. But in the Mirage, okay. Yeah, if my ego was attached to my penis size, I'd have, man. I don't know if I would make it. I don't know. I don't know how I would make it. Oh God, because it's really bad. I mean, it's such an unfortunate fate for a guy to have a small dick. It really is. Like, you gotta reach enlightenment to get over that shit. you gotta, man, you gotta go on a spiritual journey or just be delusional and not know. But when you gotta be fucking delusional to you either gotta be enlightened or delusional. There's no in between. That shit is rough, bro. I swear to God, dude. Like, I'm glad I'm at the point where I can laugh at it and make songs about it and whatnot. But that shit it's tragic for some guys, man. But sometimes, like, I'm at the point now where it's like, even if I could make my dick bigger, like, I don't even think I would. Like, can I do something else? Like, it's a million other things I'd take before that. Like, can I have $500 instead? I could really use it. You cannot see me, nor can you lay a finger on me from there. Fool, take this. You were knocked out of the room. So I gotta go back to the Mirage. This is why I can never get through all the comments in the chat, because one thing can lead me to another. I went from Oscar and Ray to penis size discussion. Oh man. But we're all just hanging out. It's cool. Yeah, boys, so I gotta get back to the Mirage world. But I think opening that gate is gonna allow me to get back there. So he probably shouldn't have kicked me out of the room and should have just fucking killed my ass. What the hell is wrong with this dude? These niggas stupid. You better slit this nigga throat. You better. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, thank you. It's one right in here too. But let's hope I can still get back into the room. But you know, one thing that I noticed about the whole dick size thing is, you have like a lot of dating coaches who would talk about it, and I just feel like a lot of times they kind of undermined it a bit, you know? I beg you to listen. And you see those doors over there? The boss of the prison is there. Defeat him and save who told me, please. Well, nigga, I already knew that shit. The fuck else is I'm gonna do over there? The mannequins, they fucking y'all up. But yeah, it seems like a lot of these guys, they kind of undermine it. Like, they acknowledge it, but they still kind of give like that cope advice, like use a finger and you know, eat pussy and all that lesbian esque shit. It's kind of crazy. I'm just saying, you gotta think about it, bro. You look at a lot of these like dating coach guys and or red pill, whatever the fuck, right? Who comment on the penis size thing, and you know, some are gonna be more brutal than others, but I just think I think a lot of what they say is kind of bullshit, you know? Because on one hand, it's like they'll give you these copes, but it's like, you know, you don't have a small dick. Like, I'm just saying, do you really think these guys would have the amount of success with women that they do if they had a small dick? And I think that's what's kind of disingenuous about the advice that they give. They tell guys with small dicks to just be confident and do this, do that. But then they're sitting here with 7, 8 inches, and it's such a disconnect there. And I think it's unfair to give that kind of advice when you really, that's not your own experience. Because certainly your experiences and your confidence in your own sexual ability wouldn't be what it is without the size that you have. You know, I'm just saying, I want to see a nigga that's 5'4" with a 4-inch dick with that same energy. You ain't gonna see it. It's not gonna happen. And I think that's probably one of the biggest proofs that of how important penis size is to women. That you would never see like one of these guys who claim to be like a ladies' man and all that shit, but also have a small dick and be short and, you know, have these deficiencies. That motherfucker hit hard. I'm totally underestimating him. For good reason though. He's gonna die in no time. Cause me and my niggas ready out here. Me and my niggas ready. Bruh, don't make me focus out this bitch. Don't make me focus out this bitch. He has a lot of HP. I'm kind of surprised. I can't front. He's holding up quite well. What you got now? He shouldn't use that move. It's not very good. He should die this turn. I'm calling it. He's done. He's gonna die now. Man, this song is so good. Yeah. Kushinada seems dumbfounded. You'll be alright. You did good, girl. He's definitely gonna die this round. There's no way he can survive this. Oh my god. Dude, how much HP this guy got? God damn. I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed, buddy. I'm impressed. You have my respect. This is like that moment when Jiren, when Vegeta hit Jiren with the final flash, and it did nothing, but Jiren was like, I acknowledge your strength. Now get knocked the fuck out. Like, I acknowledge your strength, Mizuchi. What's his name? Mizuzuchi? Mizuchi, I acknowledge your strength. Now die. Feel the wrath of my crew, my demon gang. Well, Damn. I mean, he held up really good. We were hitting him hard as fuck, dude. I'm actually surprised. I thought I was just gonna run right through his bitch ass. I was like, well, I'm about to just run right through this little snake ass motherfucker. Oh man, what time is it? Where we at? 2:57? Okay. Cigarette and alcoholism is just a wildly accepted addiction by the public, so people use it to cope. Yeah, I know it's a big old cope. It's a big old cope. And I don't say that to judge, because I have my vices as well, Like my thing is pornography and junk food. Without a doubt, I have my vices, and I've suffered the negative effects of both of these things. So I don't mean it to say it in like a judgmental way, but I'm judging you. Nah, but seriously, just alcohol, I get that. Like, that's one where I get it. I don't fuck with it, but I get that. But the cigarette thing is, especially like the harsher shit, like guys who smoke black. Oh, I missed the full. Oh my god, I gotta do that shit all over again. Whatever. 4 o'clock. The guys who smoke blacks and shit, like, I mean, just from my perspective, it's like they're just inhaling straight poison. Like, I don't get it, And I know I smoke weed every now and then, but it doesn't have that same intensity as far as like the aroma, just the whole stench, and the weed is it's just different. It has the aroma is different. It doesn't have that same harshness to it like cigarettes does. Or maybe it's just because I'm used to it. Maybe people who smoke cigarettes, like, they feel like they don't get that same feeling that I do when I'm around smokers. Like, I feel like it's just like, what the fuck are these guys doing? It's crazy to me. But I guess if you smoke cigarettes, then it's whatever. I'm sure some straight edge guy, you put him around some weed smokers and he's gonna be just as uncomfortable. So I don't know. Maybe it's just what you're used to. When I'm around people who smoke weed, my only concern is getting that contact. I swear, I can't be around motherfuckers smoking Gorilla Glue. That shit, you might as well be hitting the blunt your damn self. They pull that damn Gorilla Glue out. That shit ain't no joke. That man, I swear, that Gorilla Glue I think that's probably the strongest shit I ever smoked. That Gorilla Glue is like, it's no joke. That shit is powerful. That's some strong ass weed. That Gorilla Glue shit. I'm no weed aficionado, but god damn, that Gorilla Glue ain't no joke. That shit, I don't know what the hell they put in that bullshit. That weed too damn strong. Oh, it's Futomimi.
Oh.
Well, you look pretty good for a guy who's been tortured all day.
A human? No. A demon.
I'm gonna eat you.
See. You are the demi-fiend I prophesied about. Thank you for defeating Mizuchi. Now we can finally escape from this prison.
Well, damn, he's pretty well put together for a mannequin.
My name is Futomimi. You may know it already, but I can see into the near future.
Usually they're all twitchy and fucked up.
I've been waiting for you to come and save us. You, who are both human and demon.
Futomimi, let's be friends.
You may be interested to know that there is a young man trapped in the other room.
Oh yeah, that's my gay friend.
It seems
Isamu.
he came to see me, but he was also caught. Ah, so he's your friend.
Yeah.
You should see him then.
Did he really just do like a mind thing? Like, okay, let me prophesize. It's your friend.
I am concerned about the other mannequins, so I must be going. Thank you again for saving
I mean,
me.
that's just weird. Let me think about it. He's your
You'll
friend.
Excuse me.
I like him. You know, I like the mannequins. Really, I don't like them. I pity them. Like, they're just a sad bunch. Just ass slaves for the demons. What a life. What a fucking life. Still, saying you're addicted to smoking in contrast to porn is not as big of a social penalty. I never thought about the whole porn thing. Is it that serious? Like, I don't know.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. Don't tell me you came to save me. Too little, too late, don't you think?
What's your problem?
You're leaving? Sure, go ahead. I didn't expect anything from you anyway. It's obvious I can't count on you or our teacher anymore. No one's gonna help me in this world. I'll have to survive on my own.
Shut up.
When this world was created...
Ah, no. I was like, just leave. When this world was created, now he's about to go in his big fucking monologue about why he's fucking a loser. Isamu. See, I would have literally just walked out. I'm just saying, I walked in there after killing demons, solving this stupid ass puzzle. I fought Mizuchi. I mean, I went through some shit, and that's the way he greets me. Oh, like, no. You supposed to be like, yo, what's up, friend? My homeboy. Let's team up. No, he come with this edgelord bullshit. Dude, fuck you, Isamu.
At the time, I had no idea what that meant. While I was locked up in this room, it came to me. Truth isn't something other people can give. You have to find it within yourself.
Ah, this is gonna be cringy as hell. I already know.
And I open the way without relying on anyone. Be a mall in that work. What I'm looking for is in there.
Who the hell locked him up in a room with this powerful ass object though? All right, I'm gonna lock you in this room with the 7 Dragon Balls. Like,
An awesome power that'll lead me to the truth. I hear it. It's calling to me.
oh damn, that motherfucker just dipped out. Well, screw him anyway. I never really liked him, to be honest. I mean, he's good if you want to, you want to be kind of edgy and shit. I just didn't appreciate how he greeted me. I went through hell, and then you start talking shit because I pull up late, nigga. Like, do you see what the fuck is going on? I'm not a goddamn first responder just because I happen to punch hard. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, these niggas expect too much out of this guy. Like, everybody want him to take over the world and shit. Like, oh, y'all ganged up.
I have come again to thank you once more. We mannequins plan to leave the area. Together we will find a way to live without suffering. Let me prophesy your future as a token of my gratitude.
I don't really like that shit. That's kind of... Don't do it.
Amen. At Ginza. It seems that there is a man waiting for you at Ginza. Go and see him. We must get going now. Again, thank you so much.
Okay.
If you'll excuse us.
Well, I'm happy for him. He got, he's rescued his peoples. I like that. That's a good ending. Imparts ice magic. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, I don't. I've never really talked about. I don't talk about my. Well, I don't know a lot of people to talk about my porn habits with anyway. It's mostly just the people that follow me that know about it. I don't really broadcast it out in the real world, but my friends know for sure. But I never thought about it though, how socially acceptable it is. I don't worry about that. Like, it's not really something that I hide. So do people really care? I don't know. I never even thought about that. I think really, I think unless you're around some Christians or something, I really don't think most people even are concerned about that shit, I don't think most people are concerned with the vices of others until you cross like a certain line, Like if you smoke crack or do heroin, then I think people might not want to be around you, but smoking cigarettes or masturbating to porn, I don't think that's really extreme enough to fuck you up socially. Goddamn. I gotta wear Ginza? Okay. Oh, they updated his text. That's cool. Come on, Marco. Tell us Oscar or Ray. Shinji. But yeah, I would choose Ray. Just to clarify. I know I went on that whole rant about autistic girls being unrealistic, like an unrealistic option for losers, but still, if you got the chance you want to go with, you still want to choose the Ray. But I guess Asuka isn't necessarily a bad choice either. But she just does seem like a bit of a cunt. So that's really what it is. She does seem a bit cunty, to be fair. I think more than ever, men are realizing the importance of having a submissive girlfriend. And I feel like Asuka would be kind of that type to, the type of girl that would fight for the power in their relationship. But Ray might even be too goddamn weird, to be honest. That's a weird ass bitch. What was up with that other character though? Like that boy with the silver hair. Cause it seems like it's implied that he was trying to fuck Shinji or something. I never really understood that, I never quite got that. Like, was he like the third option? like go gay? Was that what he represented? The gay option? They made a not a sequel, but another like a updated version of Catherine. What is it? Catherine? I forgot. Catherine something. But in the original game, your options were pretty much to choose Catherine, Catherine, normie, I don't know how would you describe her, like the normie girl that you would marry and have the typical family life with, and then it was Catherine, the demon succubus woman, or you could go MGTOW, right, or just die. Those were your options. But in the updated version, they added another character. I think it's like a trap or something. It's like this alien boy with pink hair who looks like a girl. And so they kind of just threw that in there. But I've noticed that in a lot of like Japanese, not a lot, but you see stuff like that every now and then where it's like they put in a gay option. Or even in anime, it might be like a little possibly gay couple or something. But what I always notice about this shit is like they always go for the trap, right? They always go for the trap thing. And, I like traps, but I feel like it's that's kind of the safe route when they do that, It's like it's easy to go gay when the guy looks like a girl, right? But what happens when it's just like some burly bear type nigga? Like I noticed they never go with that, right? Like just look at Catherine for example. They obviously went with a trap gay option, but why not have him just be like a normal dude? In fact, like a bear type nigga who gonna blow Vince's back out. They not trying to go there. They not try. I always feel like when they do that whole gay thing in games and animated, I feel like they always play it safe. They always play it safe and go with the whole, that typical masculine, feminine pairing. Normal guy trap pairing. Even in Persona 2. There's a gay option, like there's a gay romantic option, but the guy is like your typical kind of like feminine twink type dude, So it ends up being that Shinji, what's that silver hair? I don't know what's his name, Kuro or some shit. It's that same sort of thing, or Guts and Griffith, that same masculine guy with the feminine dude. It's that same shit, and I mean, that's cool for like the whole trap thing. I get it. Traps are cool, but I'm just saying, I feel like they're playing it safe when they do shit like that. I don't really see them doing it like, okay, here's your main character getting his back blown out by a bear. Like, like they never take it to that extreme. It's always like, two cute boys, or the gay option is a cute trap, or a feminine guy. And it's like what it does is that it retains the masculinity of the main character. That's what I think anyway. Because if his gay option was like, again, some bear type nigga, then obviously he's getting his back blown out, and you don't and that's not what you want to see from your main character. But that's just my take on it. I always felt like they played it safe with that shit. Here's Relriger. Legion, Kali, Kaiwan, Hirschreger, Tycoon. I don't think I got one of them yet, but I want to keep my Kushnada. Who the fuck is Okunishi? Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, the only one I could get would be Kawan, but I want to give up my Kurama Tengu, though, because he went through a lot of evolving to get here. He's kind of precious to me, to be honest. I don't know. I like my whole team. It's really not anybody I really want to fuse away. Maybe Kusanada. I could get rid of that bitch if I could keep some of the things that she has. Like, do I have a Takemiza Mikazuchi? Do I have one?
All right. Oh?
Do I have a Takemiza Zuchi? He would be at 45, so he's in the 40s. No, I don't have one.
Oh.
I might do that.
All right.
I'm gonna save first though, just in case, because you know they have the mishaps, those fusion mishaps. This man really do be rambling, unaware what the hell is going on in the chat. Shaking my head. Well, you know. Look, when I respond, I'm going all the way. Like, I'm not really pushing for time here. You know. I feel like if someone says something that can lead me to a drawn out ramble, so to speak, I think that's kind of a good thing because it gives me something to talk about.
To the Cathedral of Shadows, where
you know, the worst thing is when you're doing videos like this, whether I'm streaming it or recording it, and I don't really have anything to talk about. That's really worse. So when people say something, I'm gonna go in. Like that's how I do. I'm gonna really just go the fuck in. It just is what it is. I'm gonna go the fuck in when people's, you know, if you say, or just based on what they say, right? Certainly some chats are better than others, but Ziodyne, shock. Oh, okay, so he's like an electric type. You know what? I could get rid of that Kusanada. It's not a big deal. I just liked her, so you know.
Are you sure?
But I should have a space open just in case I run into some new potential demons to hang out with. Yeah, we want to talk to you and he's oblivious. Oh, man. You guys will be all right. To be fair, what streamer reads the chat? Yeah, I mean, look, I read the chat. I just, you know.
All right.
When I respond, I go, like, I don't, you know. I'm not looking at it like, okay, I got to give everybody 2 minutes so I can get, I'm just not looking at it like that. At least not tonight.
Oh.
You know,
Right.
You know, we're just hanging out. Shit. You know, I think if I did a dedicated stream just to respond to shit, then yeah, but on a night like this, the chats are just fuel for conversation. You know, I feel like as long as I got something to talk about, I feel like it's a success. So it's not so much about trying to reply to everyone. I try to anyway. But it's just about talking, expressing, sharing, loving, caring. He said go to Ginza and do something. I'm at Ginza. And I'm sweating in my real life room. Marco, read One Piece. It's good. It's too damn long. It's too long. I can't do it. Not now. It's so much other stuff I'd rather look at. I'm sure it's good, but it's too goddamn long. It's too much. That's too much fucking manga and anime for me. I'm sure it's good though. Maybe by the time I'll get to it, it'll be finished. God damn, I would hate to get into it and then the creator dies before it's even finished. I'm sure it's good though. Right now, I just finished Gun and Wing. I'm writing the review for that, and I'm reading the One Punch Man mangas that I bought. Maybe, am I in Ginza? This is Ginza, right? Wait, I'm in Ikebukuro. I thought I thought I was in Ginza. This is Ikebukuro. I'm tripping, man. But you know how it typically goes. It's like you go back to the place you came from, and I'm not paying attention at all. I'm kind of just going with the motion here. And that's okay because I'm strong as hell. I don't, you know, I ain't got to stress about life right now. COVID is made up by the CIA. I don't think it's made up, man. I think a lot of people have died from it. Or maybe you mean made up like they fucking created it. I don't know. But it's definitely fools out here dying.
Oh man, it's you. So you made it out all right.
Oh, so here's the guy.
How'd you know I was here?
It was Futomimi. That's a dumb name.
Kawa pulled off. Didn't think he'd wipe out the mantra completely. That nightmare system. It's deadlier than I could have imagined. But I'm not giving up yet. If Ikawa makes a move, we may just find us some clues. Maybe we can figure out where the nightmare system is. Or at least find the maiden who's running it. Unfortunately, this terminal's under Nihilo control. Meaning I can't do much digging without raising a red flag. We need to find a terminal the Nihilo doesn't know about. Oh, remember those mannequins that were enslaved by the mantra? I heard they're rebuilding the town of Asakusa. There could be a Nihilo free terminal over there. With the mantra out of the way, the road to Asakusa might have cleared up, but not enough for me to make it safely. Maybe I can get there with this terminal. Shoot, I should just ask the guy right in front of me. You, feel like going to Asakusa? If you could get there first and contact me through the Amala network, my job will be much easier. Besides, you're plenty strong. I'm sure you'll make it in one piece. Will you do it for me?
What if he was like the worst bad guy out of everybody? That would have been a good twist.
Thanks. Can't tell you how much I appreciate
Because he's
this.
so unassuming. He's just like, okay. You know.
I'll tell you everything I find out there. So let's stay in touch. All right?
You would never guess. Yeah. Like, I've been running this shit from the very beginning.
You should check out the tunnel in East Ikebukuro. If the rumor's true, it'll take you to Asakusa.
I would be suspicious of anyone surviving in this
I'll
world.
keep working on this terminal, but you'll probably have better luck than me.
How do I get to Asakusa anyway? I'll figure it out. I got a lot of chats to read, so it don't matter. While I was in the capital city, I really felt like I could tear most people's heads if I wanted to, and it felt low-key good. I don't mix with anyone either. You're working tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow. Yeah. Monday through Friday. I love it. It's great. I really do though. I really, goddamn. But I only like it because it don't take up my whole fucking day. It almost feels like free money in a way. one of the girls there had asked me if I had a girlfriend, and I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed. Because yet again, you know, the girl that is probably coming on to me is completely not my type. I mean, it just always seems like whenever a girl comes on to me, it's always the ones I don't like. It's always the one. It's always the. And I'm not even a picky guy. I'm really not. I'm really not a picky guy, but I do have standards. Like, I would say anything around like a 5 and a 6 could probably get it from me. But I always attract those 3s and 4s. You know, somebody might hear that and think, Chad, you're being too picky. You're just, well. Trust me, she's not my type. She is not my type, bro. Do you know what a stud is? You know what a stud is? You know a stud, right? A stud is like, it's like, that's kind of what people call those gay girls who look like dudes. That's what she looked like, bro. She like a gay, like, you know, got kids, might be around 40 or something. Like, it's that bad. So without, like, don't hear that and think, oh man, Marco must be so picky, man.
Anything else?
Trust me, that is not the case.
Anything else? Take a look.
Trust me, that is not the problem.
Anything else? Come again.
You know, it's been several times throughout my life when I've gotten attention from girls, but it's like whenever it's blatant, like the most blatant cases where it's like they obviously choosing or giving me the opportunity to maybe flirt back or whatever, it'd be the ugliest, fattest, most single momist ass chicks. It don't happen a lot. Like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm just turning down ugly pussy all the time, because I ain't got it like that. But you know, it's been times in my life where I've had those opportunities, but it's like, it's always the girls I don't like. It's always the girls I don't like. But you know, I think, and you know, I had put that video out, talking about approaching women and shit, and you know, I think I know what it is with me. I think I know what it is. And I think it goes back to like the looks hierarchy. See, I think some girls, they see me as like a 6 or at least a 5, right? I think some girls see me as like a 5 or a 6. But they don't know that I'm really a 4. They don't know. They don't realize it. And I say that because I have a little dick. You can't, if you got a little dick, that's 2 points off your. automatically, that's like 2 points off. I don't care if you're like 6'5", muscular, male model face. You got a small dick. That's 2 points. That's easily, that's 2 points off. So, me personally, I rate myself as a 4, which does wonders for my sexual self-esteem. But, you know, that's cool.
Welcome.
But the thing is, you know, girls, they don't know that you have a small dick unless they know. They don't know. So I think a lot of girls, they might see me and think, oh, well, he's at least like a 5. I might, you know, I might be able to do something with this. But the thing about it, it's only going to be like the girls who are like 3s and shit. Because again, it's the looks hierarchy. Like, because I'm basically like a 5, I can attract 3s and maybe even 4s, but I don't like 3s and 4s. But that's what I attract because I'm like a 5. If I was like an 8, I could probably get the girls that I like to, you know, throw that pussy at me.
That all?
Let me see what I can do with this thing.
Take a look. Anything else?
I'm gonna see what I can fuse with this. If I can't fuse anything useful, I'm gonna load it back up. But I think that's what it is. I think I'm probably around a 5. And that's why I attract so many like 3s. Yeah, I can't do anything with this fucking thing. What the hell? What's the point? Oh wait, what does this do? Wait, does this like? No, what is supposed to do? All right, so it seems to power them up or something. Okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, shit. It doesn't level them up, but it does give them more power.
All right.
Let me load it back up and see what another one would do. Because those J's are hard to find. If I'm gonna purchase one or trade jewels for one, then I need to get the right one. But yeah, I think I'm really like a 5. And that's why I always attract these 3s. That I'm just not attracted to at all.
Take a look. That all? Take a.
I mean, I'm not complaining. You know, it ain't like I'm looking for a girlfriend anyway. But it's like, damn, like every time, it's always the girls I don't like that you know make those moves on me. But oh man, I played it all. Man, I handled that situation perfectly. I handled that situation like. She asked me if I had a girlfriend, and I said nope. I like being single too much. And then, like, okay, you could take that and say, well, she might have just been genuinely curious, right? You could say, how did I end up here? You could take that and say, well, she might have just been genuinely curious. Oh, I see. But after I said that, she said, well, you like getting laid, right? And then I said, no comment. And I thought to myself, I better stay away from this chick. I better stay away from her. But I feel like I handled it as about as well as I could.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
All right, so that's what it does. It powers them up. I think there's something else you can do with it too, though. Damn, this is nice though. I think I'll keep it because if it's that damn good, then Wait a minute. I think what gets powered up is based on the one that you buy too.
All right.
Let me check another one, because if I can get one that can upgrade the magic, then that'll be cool. That'd be really cool. God damn. Oh man. It's... Oh man. But it's so weird. It seems like I'm at that perfect level of attractiveness or unattractiveness, whichever way you want to go with it, to where I can get like those just absolutely just fat, ugly, single mom type hoes to you know, try to talk to me. But anything above that is like is not happening. Anything above that, and I don't have it. I mean, maybe I probably could if I tried, but I'm not. You know, I don't do that. I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit.
Take a look.
I keep forgetting that the fusion place is right next to the jewel place.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
Yeah. So this one upgrades strength and agility, but I want one for magic.
All right.
So let me check the other one. God damn it.
Welcome. Take a look. Take a look.
Oh, he has a nice smile.
That all? Take a...
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
Man, if I didn't...
Oh?
If I didn't have standards, I probably...
Oh,
I could have been dipped my dick in some ugly... some ugly fat pussy by now. But, you know, that's not me, man. That's just not me, dog. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. It's not worth it, though. It's not. It's really not worth it. It's just not worth it, man. It's simply not worth it. Rakunda analyze. Persuade. Okay. I guess we can keep those for now. Alright. That's a pretty significant magic boost, and that's really what I got Sati for anyway, so. Basically just gave her like a little boost. I ain't never had that though. I swear, like I've had the fat girls like try to talk to me before, but never the damn stud. I ain't never had a stud try to. I've had dudes hit on me. Oh god damn! Have I ever told people about that? Man, it's been at least like 3 or 4 times I've had guys hit on me, and that shit was so surprising. It's like. You know, I figured a gay dude would be kind of cautious about that shit, you know, because you know, I might kill your ass. You know? I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I'm just saying, you know how some guys are. They don't play that shit. Like they'll kill a nigga for trying to come at them like that. So it's kind of surprising how bold some of these guys are. I was walking down the street one time and this dude like pulled up right beside me and was trying to speak. He was spitting that he was spitting that gay game at me. I was like, damn. I was kind of flattered too. He was like, "You're hot." Like, okay, that what? Really? I really appreciated it though. I didn't mind. I appreciated it. For someone to just give you a compliment like that, like that's really nice. But he obviously he wanted my cheeks, and that was obvious. Damn, I swear, dude. That shit is, I mean, it's all right. But damn, why is it always dudes and the girls I don't like? Like those are always the ones that give me the most obvious. I mean, really not even choosing signals, just straight up. They pretty much just throwing it to me. But then it be the girls I like. It's like it never happens. It never happens. Like it never happens like that. I swear. It never happens like that. It's like why? It's almost like the second a girl crosses a certain threshold of attractiveness, like she's just not willing to do that shit. At least not with an average dude or a guy like me. I'm sure they would do it with a guy who's more attractive or successful or whatever. But because again, I think it's a value system, and I think if I'm like a 5, that means I can get 3s and 4s to hit on me, but that's about it. If I was an 8, then I would probably get the 5s and the 6s, and then I can work with that. I can work with a 5. I don't care what nobody say. I can work with a 5. I can make that work. A 6, if you get a 6, to me, you got a 6. God damn. You basically hit the fucking lottery. These days, a 6. Shit, wipe her up. Not literally, but like. Like, don't literally wife her up, For all my red pill niggas out there. Oh, Lord. I got you, dog. Why not? I'll let anybody join. I don't even give a fuck. We got low standards over here. In my other job, finally I get back to the chat. I was partially pushed out for being difficult to socialize. The people there came up with all kinds of excuses to get me out of there, and at the end, I was given the COVID leave. But it all boiled down to I don't like you because you are different. Underneath it all, damn. Yeah, this. I wonder why, Hellbreaker. You are an asshole, so. You know, I want to be sympathetic, but if you're half as abrasive in real life as you are on the Discord, then I can see why. You know, I can deal with it because I got thick skin, thickish skin, at least. But you know, that kind of attitude might not fly in the real world. But I don't know. I really don't know how you would behave in real life, so I don't know. You know, people kind of different depending on the environment that they're in. You know, when I'm at work, I'm pretty introverted. So, like here I'm talking and expressive and all that shit. You know, at work I'm pretty much I just shut the fuck up and jam. I just do the damn job. How the fuck? Where am I supposed to go? My thing has always been hiding my power level. That's really that's more my thing. And I think that's why I tend to get along with people because I'm kind of out of the way. Maybe I need to go to Ginza because I just don't remember where Akasuka Saka is. Akasuka, wherever the fuck that shit was. It's time to go looking for it though, that's for sure. But I'm pretty withdrawn. So I guess I don't really give people that opportunity to hate me. I'm sure the weirdness seeps through though. I'm pretty sure like it's only so much you can do to. Because I still don't really try to fit in. I just, you know, I'm just not really interested in being sociable. I think that's really what my thing is. I'm not out trying to make friends. If I can find a nice quiet spot to be alone, then that's where I'm going to be. I'm not trying to just go off and make small talk for the sake of it, you know. I'm looking for a nice quiet place to chill, if anything. Frender's having a dream too. He's making some noises back there. You can smoke Gorilla Glue. That's a weed strain, but I'm sure you knew that. Smart ass. Smart ass. Okay. Frender's having a bad dream. I'm really in no mood to fight peons. I'm using the fuck out of this Estoma. What the hell is Akasuka at? Akasuka Suka-sa. you can choose Ren, the crossdresser. Yeah, I think that's the name of the pink hair boy from Catherine. And I think the ending, like you get married to him and the whole nine. So, I mean, Vincent just goes all the way with that shit. But you know, I don't know how serious guys are about that shit, but you do see guys kind of considering that as an option, like, you know, maybe I should just get a tranny girlfriend or a femboy girlfriend, male. I thought about it myself when I was going through my whole bi-curious phase, but whew, I'm glad that didn't that didn't pan out. But I think really at the end of the day, a lot of guys just want something cute to fuck. That's what I think. That's really what it boils down to. I think that's part of the appeal too of the whole trap thing. Is like, you know, you get something cute to fuck, and you don't have to deal with a lot of like the female bullshit that goes with it. You know, I think that's part of the appeal of that. But I think what guys don't really get is that, you know, it comes with bullshit of its own, you know. And it's funny because I think it kind of goes back to that Aspie girlfriend thing, where the appeal of it is that you get your cute girlfriend who's disconnected from the world alongside you. I think that's kind of the appeal of the whole trap thing. You know, you get something cute to fuck, but it's disconnected from the world like you are, right? Because you don't, you know, things like hypergamy and whatnot aren't as applicable. You know, the Chaz and Tyrones don't seem like as much of a threat. But I think what guys don't realize is that, you know, within the gay world, you know, femboys and traps are like, you know, top tier. Like that's, you know, they're not only rare, but they're very valuable. And so, you know, it's not like you're going to just easily scoop one up and you're going to, you know, have a fucking Catherine situation and shit. It's not going to happen. For most guys anyway. You might get lucky. You know, I don't want to discourage anybody, but I'm just saying it's you know, it's the same kind of problem that guys have with girls. Biological females is that, you know, it's a hierarchy you gotta contend with. You're not just gonna be some lame weirdo and get a top tier femboy girlfriend male or whatever. It's not gonna, it don't work like that. Who the fuck locking the doors in this bitch? I'm definitely in the wrong place. Now I'm back in the I'm back down here. Where the fuck is Akatsuka Saka? Let me at least stop by the shop. Oh yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, I got a lot of money in this game. There's like when you go in the what is it, the Kappa dungeons or something? I forgot what the hell that shit is called. What is it? The Amala? I don't know. It was some demonic ass shit. But there's an optional dungeon that you can traverse in this game, and there's a secret area that's pretty hard to get through because every step you take to get there, it takes away half of your health. And there are strong demons that you have to fight there. And you can't just use Estoma to ignore them because they're of a higher level than you. Even with my roided up ass, they were still higher level than me. And so I died my first time going through there. But if you're persistent, you'll get there. And there's a demon there, and he's like, I made a bet with my friend that nobody would make it here. Here's 250,000 Maka. And I'm like, whoa. That's why I got so much money. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. What I was doing there was buying at least 1,000 Maka worth of items to get a lucky ticket. You get 10, then you can select a rare item from 3 boxes. I always go for the white box because then you might get an incense, which permanently raises one of your stats. But I didn't get one this time. I got a Balm of Rising, which might come in handy. Who knows? Who knows? Where the fuck is Akatsuka at? I'm the bear character. I'm just saying I want to see something like that. I'm tired of these guys playing it safe with the traps. Like, how about you take your male MC and let him have his cheeks clapped? They ain't trying to do that. They want to play it safe with the whole trap thing. What up, Marco? That group activity skit hits hard. The fuck is that? the fuck is that? Where the hell do I gotta go? I'm gonna check outside Ikebukuro then. Is it 4 o'clock? It's 4 o'clock. I made it. I can stop now. But I'm not going to. 4 o'clock was the bare minimum. But I'm actually full of energy right now. Well, not full, but I took 2 caffeine pills, so that might have been a mistake. Because now I'm turned on. I am turned on. But that's not really a problem, because really my normal schedule is to sleep at 5:30 and get up around 12 p.m. So if I can make it to 5, that's even better. I didn't know I would have this much energy though by 4 o'clock. I might have too much energy. Let's hope not, but that might be a possibility, because man, those caffeine pills just kicked in like 5 minutes ago. But if I can make it to 5, that's even better though, because that's closer to the time I actually go to sleep, or supposed to go to sleep, like my preferred sleeping schedule. Chad, I've been watching some of your Nocturne streams and am going through past episodes of the podcast. Really fun to listen to. I'm glad. That's great. Just so you know, I moved my video game streams over to the video game channel after a while, just so my channel doesn't get clogged up with video game shit, because that's not really what it's for. It's just that most of the people are over here, so if I stream it, I just stream it over here, and after a while I move it to the gaming channel. So if they start disappearing, that's where they went. Oh God. Wait a minute. I think I know how to get there now. I think I know how to get. All right. I think I just remembered too. I've been just running in circles for the longest time. I think I got to go through the Mantra headquarters to get to the other exit, and that's gonna put me on the other side of on the other side of the map. I think that's what I was doing wrong. That spot where the two guards were, the two demons were guarding and all that shit. I gotta find that. Yep. I was like, how the fuck do I get there? I think this is it over here though. That's fantastic. Cause I've been running in circles for like 30 minutes, bro. Nah, but I know what the group activity skit is. I'm just playing. That shit is real. That shit is real, bro. That shit is nightmarish. That shit is horrible. Cause I was the weird kid who smelled like mold. I didn't want to burden people with my presence. Ikebukuro Tunnel. This is it. This is where I'm supposed to be. Fucking cool, man. Is this the subway that you start at in the beginning of the game? Oh shit. Oh, Flim. Oh, Flim is the moderator. I forgot about that shit. I was like, what the fuck is that blue shit on his thing? It's like, oh, he's modding and shit. Yeah, I went to the Rented Gucci Mink. Oh, I thought that was Rented Gucci Monk. That would have been a cooler name. Yeah, I went to the esports arena to play Guilty Gear Strive. Some big white chick there was eyeing me. If I didn't care, I would, but I just can't bring myself to hollering at a fat girl. Yeah, man, I'm beyond that shit. I'm not doing fuck that shit. For what? Yeah, so this is how you get to, what's it called? Asakusa. Okay. All right. I hope it's a dungeon. I like dungeons. Man, I've been playing Final Fantasy VIII. That game is whack as fuck. I hate that game now. I hate that fuck. All right, I don't hate it, but that game is not good anymore. It used to be my favorite Final Fantasy, and now I don't like it anymore. I might do a whole video about that shit because that shit was crazy. Playing that shit now, like when you know how the system actually works, that game is stupid as fuck. Oh my god. I'm gonna do a video about that shit. That shit is whoa. That's one of the worst design games I ever played. How did I start thinking about Final Fantasy VIII? But yeah, don't look. I'm not gonna say don't bang fat chicks, right? We all have our taste. But obviously between me and you and a lot of other men, we're not into fat chicks. And yeah, I'm past that shit, bro. I think a lot of guys, they're just so desperate to lose their virginity or whatever. Maybe they're just desperate or they just don't care. Some guys have that mentality of pussy is pussy. So, but I can't be bothered. I'm not attracted to you. It's like, why? There's no reason to fuck a fat chick, bro. There's no reason. It's why? I mean, for what? Really think about that shit. For what? What are you doing, dude? Like, and I'm not even gonna say a fat chick. I'm not even gonna say a fat chick. Just a girl you're not attracted to. If you like fat girls and they just do it for you, then whatever, right? Go for it. But if you don't, then why are you doing it? Why are you risking life and limb to fuck a fat chick, or just someone you're not attracted to? I just like. Also, now I'm gonna need the Lytoma. I'm pretty sure I got something like that. Let me just make sure. Yep, light ball. I got at least 4 of them. Yeah, don't do that shit. I mean, the girl that hit on me at work, she wasn't fat, but she was like one of those stud type girls. You know, like the girls that look like a dude. And she got kids, and she kind of old. And she kind of crazy too. I mean, she got just all kind of shit wrong with that picture, man. Just all kind of shit. Just red flag after red flag after red. Just no, dude. Just no. And you know what, man? You know what? I got no sympathy for fat girls. I got no sympathy. Oh, damn. This dude just standing here in the dark. Look at it. There's an Oni deeper inside. I saw him. I mean, yeah, I'm an Oni too, but the one I ran into was powerful. Plus, I hear there's a total of 4 of them. Oh, man, this place is going to be cool. I got no sympathy for fat hoes, bro, because it's like, what you doing? Like, that's it? I see. So you got to do it at the right time. You got to do it when it's a new Kagetsuchi, so it'll last for the maximum amount of time. It's just like Estoma and the other items like that. Yeah, lights up dark areas until a new Kagetsuchi. I see. I thought that shit was really that short. Oh man, I think I remember this too. This place is actually kind of confusing if I remember it correctly. But it's just like what guys say, man. Like, as a female, all you gotta do is not be fat. The fuck is wrong with you? I got no sympathy, bro. As a man, a woman can find a million reasons not to fuck me, bro. But as a woman, it's like fat. When I hear guys talk about like not being attracted to a woman or not wanting to be with her, most of the time it's because she's fat, bro. And this is something you can control. And they won't even do that. That's why I'm like, fuck that shit. These dudes be like, don't be shallow. Why, man, fuck that bullshit. Fuck that bullshit. These girls got no goddamn excuse. All you gotta do is not be fat. That's your one mission in life. And you can't do it. I gotta worry about so much shit as a man. I wake up in the morning, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know where to start. It's hard. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love being a man, but damn, it really be like that. I wake up, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know. I wake up probably like, where do I start? I gotta do this. I gotta fix that. And it's rough being a man, bruh. That's why I got no sympathy for these hoes who out here just fat. That's all you gotta not do is be fat. And they won't even do that. It's ridiculous, bro. I mean, I got more sympathy for the single mom than the fat chick. I mean, at least with the single mom, it's like you got all kind of dick coming your way for years and years. At some point, you're going to slip up. You're going to slip up and get nutted in. But these girls who let themselves get fat and shit, I mean, it's just, that's all you got to do, bro. That's all you got to do and you good. You good. I've had college virgins approach me, not to brag. Of course, not bragging, by the way. I just got virgins throwing themselves at me. I don't think I've ever even seen a virgin, an adult female virgin. I don't even believe I've even seen one or met one or talked to one in my whole damn life. I don't even think about that shit. I don't even consider finding a virgin female nowadays. I mean, that's just completely unrealistic, you know. But I've never been one of those guys that was like, you know, she got to be a virgin anyway. So I don't really. That doesn't, you know. That don't really bother me. I think for me, as far as like the whole body count thing, it's just I wouldn't want it to be ridiculous. You know, I think a woman being loose with her. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have did that. What was I trying to do here? Oh well, I'll figure it out. I better get rid of this thing here though. This Zen. I don't really need this. But I think girls being irresponsible with their pussy like that, to me, that's a red flag. Like if you just a straight up hoe, that's a red flag. You know, I don't expect these girls to be virgins just because I'm a virgin, but if you a hoe, that's not good. I think that's a sign of bad character and poor decision making. Yeah, I just got these virgins throwing themselves at me. It's no big deal. It's just no big deal, man. Are we going to get a Sonic Mania stream in August, September? I mean, we better. You donated for it. Shit. You know, I took that money and I put it towards my gun fund, though. Because I didn't know you wanted me to buy fucking Sonic Mania. So I said, well, I'll put this towards my pistol that I'm going to buy. At least take solace in the fact that that money pretty much was the icing on the cake for my gun funds. So I get to buy my gun as soon as I can get to the pawn shop. I finally got all the money up. But you know, I'll pick up that Sonic Mania. I looked at a trailer for it and it looks pretty good, so you know, I'll do it for the people. It's probably not as annoying as going back to straight up classic Genesis Sonic anyway. Oh shit! Oh god! See. This is what happens. I just realized that. I just realized that. I just realized that everything just fucking went the fuck out, man. This is great. I forgot how to fix this shit too. How do I fix this shit? I totally forgot. Let me see. Video capture device, properties. I think you gotta deactivate it and activate it again. So I just realized that everything went black. Oh god. And you know what? That's like the second time like the third or second time that's happened. It happened one time when I was playing fucking Yakuza. And I was sitting here just talking for the longest time and not realizing what happened. I wonder when it went out. It don't matter though. And like I made a bunch of progress with nothing. As you can see, I'm just sitting here in the dark. But I want to be fair here. I don't know what it is though. I don't know why my capture card does that sometimes though. But I'm about to do something so that it never happens again. I know exactly what to do because that's not good. But I'm trying to figure out. Oh yeah, okay. I don't have that. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take OBS. Yep. I'm gonna do it. Wait, can I do it like that? I can, but let me see. I think it's best if I like do this. Let me see. If I do it like that, and let me see. Oh, hold on. How am I do it? Fuck. Should I do the pop out chat? I could do it like that, or see what I need to do. I need to keep it so I can always see OBS. That's the key. So I think what I'll do is the pop out chat. And put it on the side over here. So give me a second. The pop-up chat takes a while to load up. Okay. This way, if it goes out, I'll see it immediately. Whenever I'm just recording, I always see it immediately, so. We're back. Okay, so you didn't miss much. I'm just in a cave doing cave shit. Damn, he hit the fuck out of that guy. Shit. That was a good ass punch. Marco, screen is black. I got it under control, guys. Why do I keep getting in random encounters? I guess these guys are close to my level, so. I forgot the Mothman is strangely immune to fire. That doesn't really make sense. Whatever. You know, I care about you guys so much that I've gone all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon. Just in case you felt like you missed something special. That's just how much of a gentleman I am. So this is the dark cave. I got here through the subway. You know, here's here's Demon Oni guy. He warned me about the Oni deeper in the dungeon. Let me just make sure I give you guys the full tour. This is the subway station where I got here. You know, I came in here, I talked to everybody. I was very polite. Everybody thought I was real cool. My tattoos and shit. You know, like this is the upper area here. You know, maybe I'll talk to a couple of these people. And, it's Asakusa. Yeah, he's a cool guy. I wonder if he's the same subway attendant that I talked to in the beginning of the game. That would be kind of gnarly. Like, wow, I'm glad you made it in one way or another. So let's pretend that I just got here. Whoa, we made it. So this is how you get to Asakusa. I still can't get that name right. A big group of mannequins went downstairs. My guess is they're gonna try and revive the city of Asakusa. Anybody else around here? But from now on, when I stream, I'm gonna just put the pop-up chat beside OBS so I can see OBS when it goes black. Normally I don't have this problem when I just record, because when I record, I don't have to look at YouTube to see the chat. I stay in OBS, and so when it goes black, I see it immediately, and I can correct it without making any progress, you know. But when I'm streaming like this, I have YouTube up and I don't see it. And I might be talking to the chat from like 10 minutes ago, and you know, that's how we end up in these kind of stupid situations. But I think I caught it pretty quickly, at least quick enough. Like, at least I didn't get through a whole dungeon talking to myself. Let's see, I keep thinking one of my demons can use the light thing. I better find some more too. I just want a girl that doesn't gross me out to look at. A 5 or 6 would be ideal. Exactly. Exactly, a 5 or a 6. And you know, the thing about it, the more attractive a girl is actually like diminishing returns, because the more attractive she is, typically that means the more effort and bullshit you got to deal with. I mean, that's just how it usually goes. That's kind of the funny thing about the whole rating women on that 1 to 10 scale. You know, the uninitiated, they would think that, oh yeah, I got to get me an 8 or a 9 or a 10, not realizing what really comes with that. It's actually more of a headache. I mean, not that I would know through experience, but it's pretty obvious, you know. It's kind of like that song, if you want a happy life, get an ugly wife. You know, there's a lot of truth to that. Because typically the more attractive a girl is, the bigger her ego is going to be. She's going to have higher expectations from men. There's going to be a lot more men trying to hit on her. So you got to deal with that shit. Level 50. I feel like I hit a milestone. So if you're dating a girl who's really, really fucking attractive, then you know, it might not be exactly what you think, unfortunately. I probably shouldn't have to do that. Probably better off just putting in agility. Fuck is wild dance. Panic on all foes. Nah, I'm good on that. But then it's like, even if you're okay with a 5 or a 6, the problem with that then is that, you know, if you're thinking that, you know, you'll be surprised how many guys understand this and think that way as well. You know, that's ultimately the problem with it. It's like, it can still be quite difficult to even get that quality of female, because a 5 or a 6 is actually very fucking valuable. Very valuable. In a weird way, like they have a strange value to them because of what I just talked about, you know. Because it's like they're borderline attractive, but they're not so attractive to the point where it's going to be as much of a headache as dealing with a very attractive woman. So it's like she's attractive enough, but without the headache. So in a strange way, they have an appeal that even the hottest women don't have, you know. And that appeal is in the fact that they're just simpler to deal with because they're not as attractive. Because they're not going to get as much attention and be as demanding. Marco, when are you doing some multiplayer games with me, man? Whenever I feel like it. I mean, we just gotta set it up, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a lag fest. You live pretty far away. Man, these guys are really deep in here. You ever thought about diversifying the platform over to Twitch? Yeah, I got a Twitch, but I figured out how to stream on YouTube before Twitch. And that's pretty much why I'm over here. I might go over there too, though. But I figured out this first, so Twitch is like an inch more complicated. We don't want to see it that much. Plus, it's been black for nearly 30 minutes. Just keep moving forward. Damn, 30 minutes? I thought it was like 10. I hope it was perfectly timed though. Like right after meeting Pluto Mimi. Like I hope it was right between the story bits, because that would be unfortunate to miss that. God damn it, man. This fucking capture card is ruining my life. I gotta go back and see. I'm gonna be mad if the... Really, I don't care if it went black between... I hope... If anyone knows, when exactly did it go black? Like, was it during like a story part? I just hope it wasn't during then. Because I did spend quite a while just looking for Asakusa. If it went black during that whole Asakusa search, then I don't really care. That's fine. Oh boy, I made it back up to the top. God damn it, man. But this dungeon isn't very annoying, to be honest. Wow, I smoked them, literally. That's crazy. That's great. My mom was an 8 or a 9 in college, and she got her brains blown out by my dad, who was a good for nothing thug. I feel like tearing his head off in my dreams. Wow, that's fucked up. You know, I don't mean to sound insensitive, but when I hear stuff like that, I always have to consider the female's role in her mate selection. That's I always got to throw that out there on principle. You know, was she a woman who was simply of good nature and got bamboozled by a sociopathic thug type dude? Or was she another one of these women who just, I'm gonna go for the bad boy. Oh wait, now I'm fucked up. That happens a lot too. And it's hard to be sympathetic for women who, you know, who end up getting fucked up over that shit. She just went out there to have fun. That's how it always starts. That's how it always starts. Girls just want to have fun. You know, these girls, they gotta stop thinking it's a game, man. They be out here fucking with these game bangers and drug dealers and shit. I mean, it's really dumb, man. I don't know if they feel insulated from the fuckery because they're females or what, but it's just simply not a wise decision. You know, I'm all for women finessing the fuck out of men, taking advantage of beta males and all that. But I always feel like one of the stupidest things they do is when they start fucking with these, when they start going for the thugs and the gangbangers and shit. It's always a bad idea. I don't care how exciting it is, how much it makes your pussy tingle. You gotta not do that. You gotta not do that. You know, I can respect a lot of the finessing that women are doing now. It doesn't really bother me, but I just gotta say, like, y'all gotta stop with the bad boy shit. That's really where women are fucking up. Y'all gotta stop that shit. Y'all gotta stop that shit. Everything else, okay, I get it. You know, you trying to finesse these niggas. Go ahead, but that bad boy shit gotta stop. That bad boy shit just got to stop. Y'all fucking up on that one. Like that part, that part of the game just fucked up. Y'all gotta stop with that bullshit. If I had a daughter, I'd be like, look, I get it. You want to finesse these beta males. Look, do it. finesse the shit out of them. I don't give a shit. But don't be messing with these street dudes, bro. Don't be messing with these street dudes. Leave that shit alone. No good comes from that. Let me tell you. No good whatsoever. You know, just find you a nice, naive beta male. Who will put a ring on it. And just finesse the hell out of that dude, bro. like, that's what you do. Finesse. Damn. But you messing around with these, you know, these street dudes, that's just stupid. I mean, that shit just backwards. You might as well just be smoking crack. It's literally like, that's, damn, you stupid. Damn, I don't get it. It's that dumb. Like, you might as well get a crack pipe and just smoke up. Like, that's the part of the female game that's just really just not working in their favor at all. I'm good, bro, because I feel like he gonna try to finesse me out some money or something. My mom wonders and blames me for everything that happened to me. She even told me yesterday I'm the worst son she could have asked. She could have asked because I won't let her control my life as she wants. Just because I told her that it was not her call to sign my name in a sheet without consulting me first. Every time she tries to make any decision for me, she just makes my life worse. Well, it seems like you guys have a rocky relationship. The controlling crazy mom. I'm glad I didn't roll that dice. I didn't roll that number up. I have a pretty good relationship with my mom. you know, her biggest mistake was always just in the men that she dealt with. That was always her thing. My mom's life would have been a lot better if she just had better mate selection skills. But that was always her issue. She just terrible taste in men. Terrible taste in men. But I think that she suffers from what most women suffer from, which is obsessing over the bad boy. Obsessing over abusive, degenerate men. You know. And the lack of self-awareness to even understand it, to even see it. That's the worst thing about it. A lot of these girls, they don't even understand what the fuck they're doing while they're doing it. That's the craziest part. Like, they don't even get what they're doing. They're doing it and they don't even understand it. It don't seem like they understand it. You know, I see her complain about my sister and her friends making similar mistakes, and you know, oh shit, he blocked it. I don't want to hold the past against her, but it's I always have to think to myself how she made the exact same mistakes. Just that poor mate selection is. Damn, he countered me. What if I countered his counter? Every other time I listen to her, things always make a turn. Things always take a turn for the worse. They think the world is always spinning around them. I could be wrong, but I think sometimes moms can sabotage their sons. And I've heard guys talk about it. You know, they talk about the whole son-husband thing, the son-boyfriend. You know, and what ends up happening is that the mom kind of sabotages the son a bit to kind of keep him under her wing so that she has a source of masculinity in her life that she can't get from other men, because she can't keep a man, or, you know, she's at that point where it's hard for her to get a man. And so they kind of do everything they can to keep their sons in the nest, so to speak, to keep them close to them. Oh shit. These guys were just hiding in the goddamn cube. I don't know. It's just something that I feel like you gotta be aware of. Like this, I don't like to think of that you know, moms trying to sabotage their own children, but I think it's very possible. You know, they might not be thinking of it that way. They might not think of it that way, but I definitely think it's possible. I definitely think it's possible because just how unself-aware women can be sometimes about what they do and why they do it. Like, she wouldn't even understand that her behaviors could stem from a desire to keep her own son wrapped around her finger, so she might sabotage him and I think I talked about this before. But I was having a conversation with my mom because we were talking about how marriage doesn't benefit men, and she agreed. She pretty much agreed with the fact that it doesn't benefit men. And then I asked her, I was like, "Well, Mom, knowing that, would you recommend that I get married? You know, like, would you advise me against it, knowing the downsides? Would you advise me against it?" And she pretty much said no. She was like, "Well, I'll let you just decide for yourself," and which basically meant she would let me fuck my own life up. I can't say I was surprised. Again, I don't hold shit against my mom nowadays, because I just understanding how women are, understanding female nature. I can't even hold it. Nah, we're not doing that. I can't even hold it against her. Like, I expect it at this point, but you know, that conversation was very telling to me though, and it's, you know, people always say women can't raise a man, can't turn a boy into a man, and I think that shit is so true. And I think right there was a prime example where, you know, as a parent, she wouldn't tell me what I needed to hear because of her own nature. Because her own nature is to finesse men through marriage and control men through marriage. So of course she wouldn't warn me against it. Because her own nature is to do that. So but, you know, to be fair, a lot of fathers wouldn't give you that advice either. You know, this whole don't get married thing is it's still kind of a fringe idea that a lot of people don't really accept fully. But for us to have that conversation straight up and to say, well, yeah, it doesn't benefit men, but would you advise me against it? No, that's telling right there. That's very telling, and you know, you got to be careful dealing with your own mother as far as getting advice from her, because she will let you fuck your life up. I hate to say it, but your moms will just let you fuck your life up. Because because they're so entrenched in their own nature. They're not gonna tell you everything you need to know about dealing with women. I should give you the money. Thanks, buddy. Oh shit, this is a hole too. Yeah, I'm gonna go around so I don't fall in the fucking hole again. Damn, he hit that motherfucker hard as hell. Women sabotage men. Man, that's actually fucking true. That's actually pretty fucking true. Goddamn. Like on all levels. On all levels. Goddamn. There's so much truth in that statement. Mothers, girlfriends, wives. Yeah, I mean, you gotta think about it. Like, there's a lot of talk about men not getting married. That, you know, that's the new fringe movement. I would still say it's pretty fringe, but it's definitely something that's bubbling up and rising. Who the fuck is this winner over here? Kinky. What do you want? I am Kinky, you filthy dog. Kinky is not listening. What will you do? Okay. Oh, he wants to fight. Oh, that's great. Let's go hard. But yeah, there's so much talk about men not getting married and guys advising other men against it and whatnot. And but I think what's scary about it is that you don't see a lot of women who agree. That's what really worries me about it, is you don't see a lot of women. Oh God, his physical defense is ridiculous. You don't see a lot of women who will say, yeah, men shouldn't get married. That's what scares me about it. But then it's obvious why they don't do that, though. Because it benefits them so much. So I mean, I get it. I ain't tripping. I'm just saying it's important to keep that in mind. You would do well to keep that in mind. Really think about that shit. They're certainly not giving men that advice. Taki Misa Sushi. And I think it goes back to the sabotage. They will just let you put yourself in a bad position if it benefits them. I mean, that's just point blank period. Ziodyne! Oh, that's great. We stunned his bitch ass. Wow. His physical defense is the stuff of legend. I'm impressed. Even stunned, I barely damaged him. You son of a bitch. Dragon Eye! Mate. I'll pass. Agadine! I like those shorts though, goddamn. I would rock those, man. The world needs you more than me. He took the L like a G though. It was like, fuck it, you the one. You got the juice now, Demi Fiend. That's it. I just pulled up, took him out. Alright, shit. The whole no marriage thing is just making more single mothers, and in turn creating more resentful outcasts towards society and their parents. I mean, it certainly contributes to it, but I think that as it stands, it's still just simply not beneficial for men, you know. Cause the problem with it is that there's no balance. There's simply no balance. Like, you can't just expect men to continue to put themselves in the sacrificial position and women don't honor it, you know. That's ultimately the problem, you know. I would always agree that, you know, marriage is a great foundation for raising a family, but when you make divorce the logical decision for women, that's just, it doesn't work anymore. And that's the problem. Like, with the way it's set up is that women should divorce niggas. It's set up that way. It's too many incentives for women to divorce men and break up the family anyway, so. Like, you can't, marriage just simply can't work when you make it so favorable for women to divorce and leave men. That's ultimately the problem. Marriage just doesn't work without the sacrifice of both men and women. It's a mutual sacrifice. This mannequin just hanging out, man. I got separated from my group. There are 4 ex-Mantra Oni here. They're scary. The leader Oni's gonna come out if you defeat the other 3, and he's really scary. In other words, I'm scared. I got your back, dude. You know, it's kind of like, I don't know if people ever seen this, but it's like some army training method or something where oh god, I was about to part with. I better focus. Oh god, there's like this army training method though, right? Where you get like a bunch of guys, and you give them this giant log, right? And it's supposed to teach like teamwork and willpower or some shit. But you have like 8 guys or something carry a humongous heavy log, and they got to carry it together. It's supposed to be really fucking hard, but the point is, like, that's kind of how marriage is supposed to be, right? Like, in order for it to work, everybody has to carry a certain portion of that load. You know, you gotta hold up your end of the log. And the way everything is set up now is like women don't have to do that. It's like men are just expected to carry the log by themselves. And then it's like people want to shame men into continuing to carry that log by their damn self. Like, you men, you don't want to carry that fucking 1,000-pound log by your goddamn self. You know, it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. And I think that's the problem, is like when people get mad at guys for going their own way and not wanting to get married and shit, you know, you can't get mad at the dudes and not address the female side of the problem, you know, because you gotta always remember that it all started with the sexual revolution and then feminism and all those things. You know, we basically put women in a position where they no longer have to make the sacrifice, but they continue to expect men to make the sacrifice. That's just not gonna work. Some men, I won't even say most. Some men just aren't dumb enough to do that. Marco, think on how the kids of this generation think how much cheated they would feel after they grow up. If you think the millennials are fed up or Zoomers, just you wait. The upcoming generations, as Clown World gets more mad. That's why I know it's gonna get crazy, but you know. That's why I'm kind of glad I don't have like a big stake in this world, to be honest. You know, I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying myself. It's fun, but it's getting crazier and crazier, man. It really is. It's like the way I feel now is, I don't know if you guys seen it. Oh wait, you sensed a strong power from beyond the door. So why don't we just go to fucking here? Oh, okay. Well, maybe I gotta find the other demons before he'll come out. But it's there's like a gif of from Family Guy of Peter Griffin, like he's standing by some bushes and then he just kind of slowly sinks into the bushes. Like he just like, well, I'm out of here. That's how I feel in regards to the world sometimes. Like really, it just seems like it's better to not even get involved too deeply. Some of the things that people concern themselves with, all these causes and movements and whatnot. I'm just tired of it, really. It's tiresome. I don't really want much to do with it. You know, my focus is just on getting my own shit together, really. I'm not really so much concerned with trying to change the world. Be the change you want to see. That's that's my approach to living nowadays. You ain't that strong, buddy. Okay, I guess there's nothing over here. Oh, hey, a mannequin. Did I talk to him? It's sad though, man. Like this division between the sexes is this shit. I mean, it's really bad. It's you know, I know I kind of poke fun at it. It's entertaining, but it's really bad. Like it's not good, man. It's really not good because there's like a real division between the sexes, and it's not catastrophically bad as of yet, but it's getting worse. It's getting worse and worse, you know. You know, people always make these excuses like, well, incels and MGTOW, these things are small friends, small friends group. You know, red pill is nothing. But now this year we're seeing like red pill content and creators go like basically mainstream with Kevin Samuels and the Fresh and Fit podcast. I mean, this is like these guys are pushing themselves to the forefront of like internet culture, and we all know the internet is where it's at now, you know, and it's people aren't just tuning in because they're saying a bunch of bullshit. Like this division between the sexes is getting greater and greater, and it's really bad. It's really bad. Where men are just like, well, fuck it. You know, I'll just be a virgin forever, or I'll just not have sex. I'll just never get married. I won't have kids. Like that's not good. That's actually really bad. That's not good. Like there's such a distrust. It's such a distrust, man. Men don't trust women. Women don't trust men. And I was watching Coach Greg Adams, and he said it so perfectly, and so perfectly that I forgot exactly how he said it, as I tend to do. But you know, he was talking about the same thing, and he was just like talking about how, you know, people, a lot, particularly guys, just don't want to get involved in dating. Like a lot of guys just don't want to get involved, and it's because now the game is really is just such a game now, where it's like everybody's just trying not to get manipulated. That's what's so sad about it. It's like now it just become this game of like trying to out manipulate the other person trying to outgame the like. It's like you can't just wear your heart on your sleeves anymore. You can't just fucking be. You can't just fucking go on a date and just have fun. You gotta worry about being finessed and taken advantage of and shit like that. Me too'd and give me some cash, then I can hook you up with some hot babes. I'll give you an ass kicking. Yeah, fuck that shit. Please don't hurt me. Come on, I'm begging you. Haha, yeah, right. Take this, loser. I like this dungeon. It's all about finding 4 strong demons to fight. I can dig this. You know, it's kind of hard to traverse when it gets dark and you run out of shit to light up the dungeon with, but I like this place. It's brutal. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, you found your weakness, buddy. You're doomed. That didn't take long. You about to run a train on this Oni. Damn, he blocked it. You son of a bitch. Let's see how he likes Agadon. Well, that shit hurt. She's strong as fuck too. Sati. It's my favorite demon. That's Pixie, by the way. Just fused up to all hell. Zanma! Oh shit, we healed him. I didn't know. I didn't know any better, man. Oh, he hit our weakness? Son of a bitch. Oh shit, that was. I thought he had. Alright, never mind. I fucked up there. Okay. Oh, it's 5:16. I think it's fair to say that tonight was a success. I finally got my sleeping schedule back right. Now I just gotta make sure I don't stay up too long. Cause then I'm just hustling backwards. This guy got a lot of HP, goddamn. The God of War game series speaks to me on a spiritual level due to how right it mirrors what goes on. And this is where I admit that oh wait, if you kill me, you'll be making a big mistake, understand? Oh, let's see. Yeah, I've never beat a God of War game in my life. I might have played it for like 10 minutes one time. That's about it though. This guy is doing some decent damage too. I better be careful. We'll go ahead and heal everybody so we don't end up dying. Ah, that's great. Wow, that wasn't as high as I thought it would be. Oh shit, that's how he hit so hard. He killed Sati. Good job, we better be careful with this guy. I acknowledge your strength. I'll pass. Let's taunt this guy. Fuck you, we don't give a shit about your power. Do your worst. Man, this guy is a lot tougher than I thought he would be. I can't lie. I'm not really worried, but damn, he's definitely tough. I didn't think I would have to like raise my power level or anything to fight him. I acknowledge your power. There we go. I'm too important. These guys are tough, man. I'm kind of surprised too. You know, I do some grinding every now and then. I'm pretty like diesel right now, but it's amazing, man. This game, how challenging this game can be. I wasn't even expecting this shit, but I welcome it. It's cool. Better than fucking Final Fantasy VIII, man. I hate that game. Anybody got some diorama? Marco, you should try to get into God of War series, man. And people expect you to care for this kind of society and pull your weight for the good of everyone else. Better than Ep.6. Yeah, I'm talking shit about Final Fantasy VIII. So what? Fuck that game. Fuck that game. It's just funny because growing up, I was always team Final Fantasy VIII. Truth be told, I was always team FF8 growing up, but having played it recently, I realized that I was wrong. Final Fantasy VII is truly the GOAT. Some people might say 6. I won't complain, but it definitely ain't 8. It's definitely not 8. And you know what changed my mind was I realized how poorly designed the game I realized how poorly designed the game actually is. It's one of the worst designed RPGs ever. Its combat system is legendarily bad and poorly designed. I mean, whoa, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't realize it as a kid, and that's why I was able to enjoy it. But now that I actually figured out like how the system actually works, I realized like, wow, you guys suck. You guys created one of the worst battle systems ever. You know, I'm not gonna go on a rant tonight. I'm gonna do a video on my gaming channel explaining exactly why this is. Should be interesting. Oh, Kunishi, what was I about to do? It's dark, yeah, I can't see shit. Oh god. Oh yeah, I was gonna change my Magatama back. Okay. FF9 goats. I respectfully disagree. I respectfully disagree. I did beat Final Fantasy IX some time ago. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad, but I just really wasn't feeling it like that. You know, you could do worse in terms of, you know, JRPGs to play through. You know, it's a solid game. You know, whenever you're dealing with Squaresoft, you know you're gonna get high production values and quality, and you definitely get that out of Final Fantasy IX. But you know, I think the thing about that was just that I wasn't really a fan of the cast and the story and whatnot. I think that was really what got me there. You know, I know I'm kind of shitting on Final Fantasy VIII, but it has a lot of great elements to it. But I think going back and playing it recently, I discovered just how poorly designed the game really is. And, you know, now that I know, it's like, wow. I mean, I'm flabbergasted. Like, whoa, it's really bad. It's horrible. It's unforgivably bad. It's unforgivably bad. And, you know. I'm not done with this dungeon, but I'm going to go out and save since it's getting close to my bedtime. Oh, wow. How did I get here? Oh, I'm on the other side. I see. Well, let me scoot my ass back in here. but it's really whoa. See, what I figured out about Final Fantasy VIII was that there's level scaling, and you know, I didn't realize that as a kid. I never realized that, and kind of makes sense why that game was so difficult at times for me. But when I was older, I found out about it. I knew I was like, okay, well, it's level scaling. It's a couple games out there with level scaling. That's not something new. But the way that Final Fantasy VIII is designed, because of the level scaling, is actually counterproductive to engage in combat. So the name of the game is actually to not fight and to, you avoid leveling up as much as possible, which means running away from most fights. Like I would say 90 to 95% of fights you want to avoid, which isn't a problem because there isn't any sort of penalty for running away. It's not really difficult. You just got to fight, the mandatory battles. And what further emphasizes this is that when you defeat bosses, you don't get experience points. So, I mean, it's like the game is really just not, it's about not fighting as much as you can. So it's really, Final Fantasy VIII is literally like a visual novel with an optional combat system that's really counterproductive. And when I realized that, I was like, wow, this is one of the most poorly designed RPGs of all time. This is horrible. I mean, it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and I've seen people try to defend it, because I talked about it online, and they were like, some people were like, well, you can't be mad when you research how to break the game and then the game is broken. I'm like, no. I'm like, no. Because Final Fantasy VIII is on a totally different level of, it's not even broken, it's badly designed. It's not an issue of it being broken. It's broken too, but most games have some broken elements. Like, that's not the issue. Oh shit. Oh god. Yeah, most games are, you can find something broken in just about any game. I'm sure there's broken shit in this game, but I mean, like, just for example, right? When I was playing Devil May Cry 1, I did my research. Okay, well, how do you bust this game wide open? I always do that. Whenever I beat a game, I always try to figure out how do you bust it wide open. What are the exploits and the secrets and whatnot? It's just what I do. And like Devil May Cry, the thing that stood out was how overpowered holy water is. Right, it's very strong even against bosses. It makes a lot of bosses really trivial. But the thing about it, like, you still got to play the game, right? You still got to get red orbs to buy the holy water. You still got to find holy water, Like I said, you still got to play the fucking game. And that's the key. You still have to play the game. I researched Nocturne. Okay, the strength build is just the best, bar none. Okay, that's cool. But you still have to play the game. you still have to actually play the game. Because if you don't level up, if you don't get stronger, you're gonna get fucking booty raped out here by these demons. They're not fucking playing. So it's definitely ways more, optimal ways to play the game. but you still have to play the game. And what separates Final Fantasy VIII from other games that, you know, have broken aspects or whatnot is that with Final Fantasy VIII, it's counterproductive to play the game. And so the game is not even a issue of it being broken. It's just straight up, it's poorly designed because of the developers trying to implement level scaling and actually shooting themselves in the foot along the way. It's just that most people never realized it playing it, even myself. And so you end up, you know, kind of just really playing the game in a stupid way, like fighting enemies, like engaging in random. I'm lost like a motherfucker too. It's too dark for me to find the save down there. I'm trying to save so bad, but it's too dark, and I ran out of lithomas. I knew I should have kept that demon with the lithoma. I'll go back this way. I think it's an easier save to find over here. But yeah, I mean, I'm not even playing, dude. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I've never seen a game as poorly designed as Final Fantasy VIII. Like, it's that bad. It's one of the worst. Like, for a game that's that well received and that much of a classic, it's one of the worst designed games I've played. When you, it's jaw dropping. I can't even believe it now. Like, explaining it, like. I can't even believe it now. Explaining that shit. This is crazy. Oh God. That's just great. I made it. I did it. Before I quit though, I'm gonna go buy me some lithomas. I need to go to the store real quick and get some lithomas. Because I can't see, and that shit is really fucking me up, man. Final Fantasy X had a great battle system. It did. It did. It really did. It was really one of the best, I think. I think the problem with Final Fantasy X, I didn't really like the... With 10, and I think, you know, most people had this problem. People just feel like it was too linear, you know? And I kind of felt the same way. Because I think with Final Fantasy 7 and 8 and 9, they start off pretty linear, then they open up. And I think that's what people wanted from... That's what people wanted from Final Fantasy X, and it didn't have that. It was much more linear. But it had look, I'll give it a 10. It had a great cast, great music. The story really wasn't even that bad. You know, I think it was just it never opened up the way the other games did, and that kind of became the expectation that a lot of players had, including myself. You know, like, okay, when does it really open up and I can just do what I want and explore and do all these side quests? You know, that's what people really wanted, and it didn't have it to the same extent some of the earlier games.
Hello there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, got it.
And I think, really, to this day, the thing about 10 for me is like, it's kind of a tease in a way, because it starts off in Xanarkand, and it's just like, wow, it's like the coolest shit ever, right? Like, you're in this futuristic space city, but they got fucking water dodgeball or whatever, like water football. It's like, yo, this is lit. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And then like 20 minutes later, like, you're in a goddamn generic fantasy land. Oh, wait, I'm in a village now. Oh, it was... I still believe Final Fantasy X should have... They fucked up with that fish out of water shit. I still believe that. That bad decision. That game should have been about fucking Xanarkand and whatever else they could have thought of. It was such a tease. Come on, dude. That opening was so. Wait, I'm back in. I went to the tunnel. God damn it. Supposed to go to goddamn basic Ikebuga Road. But that first part is such a tease. That Xanarkin intro. Oh my god. And then 20 minutes later, you're in a generic fantasy village. Oh my god. Just terrible. 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 Absolutely terrible. Such a tease, man.
Hello there.
And it's like no one caught it. No one caught that shit. That's the craziest thing about
with
it.
you?
Like no one was in the development and was like, wait a minute, why are we doing this? Like
A present for you.
I'm telling you, that shit was so cool, bro. Like that Xanarkin shit.
Hello there.
Like maybe if it was like you go back and forth,
Oh?
that could have
okay with
worked
you?
too, but going from Xanarkin to generic
Heyo.
fantasy land.
A present for you. Got it.
Middle of nowhere village.
Hello there.
Fighting slimes. Like just oh god. No one was there that was like, wait, did we just we're fucking up.
okay
Let's
with you?
rewind a bit. It's crazy to me. Crazy to me.
Heyo. A present for you. Got it.
Crazy. But you know, still you gotta give Final Fantasy X credit where credit is due.
Hello there.
I'm complaining, but still, Final Fantasy X was good.
That okay with
I'll
you?
give it that. It was good. Final Fantasy VII was good. 9 and 10 was good. 8
Oh?
is a disgrace.
That okay with you?
It's a disgrace.
Heyo. A present?
It's a disgrace. And I would hear nothing to the contrary. Anyone that defends it, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind to defend a game like that. Where the gameplay in of itself is counterproductive. Can't do it. 6, 7, and 10 are the best. I won't argue with that. I would not argue with that at all. 6, that's actually that's actually good. I never beat 6, but I never beat 6. And really I never beat 7. I'm at the let me tell you, when I played 7 as a kid, got to the very end, but didn't finish it. Then I bought 7 on PS4, got to the very end, never finished it. And I've been planning to finish it on stream. I might do that next time, actually. I need to go ahead and finish it. But look, I've played enough of it to know that it's good. I'm like at the very end, like the last dungeon. And I did it. That's the second time I did it too. For some reason, I just always check out at the very end. I don't know what it is. It's not that it gets boring or anything. It's just like, I don't know. I never finish it. But it's definitely good. I just never finish it. It's so weird. But I've been playing 8 recently just because I nostalgia. I was like, fuck it. Let me buy the remaster and see what's up, but I made the mistake of actually learning how the system works, and I realized, like, wait a minute, why would you ever engage in a random encounter? It's actually counterproductive. It's actually foolish to do that. You want to not level up. You want to not fight. You want to play cards. it's actually a Yu-Gi-Oh game. And I don't know. I don't see how people can defend. Like, once you realize how the game is actually how it actually works, I don't see how you can defend Final Fantasy VIII anymore, because it's objectively a poorly designed game. Like this isn't like an opinion. This isn't like, I don't see how you can defend it. How can you defend a game where you don't play the game? It's actually a visual novel for the most part. You know, you gotta fight the bosses, but they're not really an issue as long as you don't level up and you junction magic to your stats. It's not an issue. It's actually laughably easy. Like, I sit there and just draw magic from the bosses, like just leisurely, and then just take them out with like 2 or 3 limit breaks. You know, and by the way, you get limit breaks by being hurt. So you just keep a character hurt so he can spam limit breaks. Again, the whole game is so poorly designed. And this is coming from a guy, I was a Final Fantasy VIII apologist my entire life. I always said with pride, Final Fantasy VIII is my favorite. Fuck you 7ers, fuck you 6ers and 9ers, fuck 10, definitely fuck 13. I mean, that was me. And then I actually learned how the game works. And I said, wait a minute, this is one of the most poorly designed games I've ever played. And the shit, it's crazy to me. It's bonkers. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe I'm gonna do a whole video on this shit for my gaming channel because is that important? Is that serious? But it's like that. And like I said, man, like when I talked about this online, there were people who were like, well, you can't get mad when you break. And I'm like, no, man, it's like, I do this. I love figuring out like how games work and how you can break it and the exploits. And I've never seen anything like this. Where it's bad to fight. It's bad to actually engage in combat. You don't want to play the game, actually. That's what's so amazing about it. It's like, you know, like the Chinese finger trap, where you think you're supposed to struggle, but you're supposed to like just join your finger. It's like that. You think you're supposed to actually fight enemies like a standard JRPG, but you actually not supposed to do that. You're supposed to not fight as much as you can and play cards. And just junction magic to your stats. That's actually how you play the game. You know, anything else is counterproductive. But I'm gonna make a whole video for that. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. I'm gonna get out of here and go to sleep and hope that this caffeine wears off soon. So see you guys.